leading the space war?
Well, I think we're still very clearly leading, but we're not out there by ourselves anymore. I think and part of the dilemma is we don't exactly know what China's doing, and even less so perhaps what Russia is. We are so transparent. All of NASA's successes are in the newspaper and on TV every day. But to pile on to what Bill and Jim Bridenstine had said, it is one of those rare places in Congress where there's a lot of bipartisan support. And in fact, I think the people that tend to volunteer for the Science, Space, and Technology Committee are the ones who are most excited about it. So they are the funnest hearings to go to, actually.
So that's an important point, especially these days. How bipartisan is it? I mean, is there support? I mean, don't some people think, really, do we want to throw billions of dollars into space when you could put a lot of kids to college?
You don't get that much in Congress. In fact, I would say in the 4 years that I've been on the committee, the only real tensions have been over how much of the NASA budget should go for Earth planetary science. You know, the role that NASA plays in overseeing and understanding climate change. So if you're part of the subset on the committee that doesn't think climate change is real or that we can't do anything about it, they would rather have that $2 billion go to deep space. But we've been able to work reasonable compromises so far that keep at least some of NASA's focus on, as Ellen has said, the most important planet there is, the one we live on.
Yeah, and I'd like to also interject. You know, we don't actually spend that money in space. We spend it here in the United States in good jobs, in technology, in science. And to me, an investment in NASA is an investment in the future.
I'd actually, since this is a really good topic, in the 22 years that I've been out giving talks about what's been going on at NASA and in the space program, there's this perception that we're spending, oh my goodness, so much of the federal budget on space, and it's just, why are we doing that when we can do all these other things that need to happen? And then I explain to people that if you take a dollar that you're going to pay in taxes, and of that dollar, when I started at NASA in 1996, 7/10 of a penny of that dollar was going to the NASA budget. Now it's more like 5/10 of a penny. And then people are like, oh my gosh, we should be spending more in space, because what we get out of our space program, to Ellen's point, is amazing. If you look at the daily lives that we lead and all of the convenience that we have and the technology advances that we've made, those have come from 50 years of government investment in space. And it's all for 5 to 7/10 of a penny on a dollar. And that's really not that much. And one could argue we should be spending more with that kind of return for our future.